Picture this, a lazy Sunday afternoon in the sleepy suburbs of Bellevue, Washington, where the air smells like fresh-cut grass and barbecues, families picnicking under those big evergreens, kids chasing frisbees like life's one big game. And me, Jake, 17, perched on a weathered bench by the duck pond, fiddling with my worn-out copy of some old detective novel, waiting on my little brother, Ethan, to wrap up his flag football practice. I'm in my usual get-up faded jeans, a hoodie that's seen better days, nothing fancy, just blending in, you know? But then, out of nowhere, this low growl rips through the peace, like thunder chasing a storm, and here come these four Harleys, engines snarling like they're pissed at the world, pulling up right by the field. These guys, locals through and through, rough around the edges with their ink-sleeved arms and vests patched with some Sons of the Sound, emblemthy got beef with folks like us. New blood from the city spilling into their turf, thinking we're soft urbanites turning their blue-collar haven into a yuppie playground. And yeah, they've clocked me, sitting there all quiet, like I'm the poster boy for it. I catch their stares first cold, appraising, like wolves sizing up a stray, and my gut twists a little, not full panic, but that low hum of, oh hell, here we go. Years of jujitsu in my uncle's garage dojo flash through my head, Mom's voice echoing soft but steel. Breathe, Jake fears just noise if you don't let it yell. The leader, this stocky dude with a salt and pepper beard and eyes like chipped flintlets, call him Razor, saunters over, boots crunching gravel like he's owning every step, his two shadows flanking him, smirks tugging their lips. Hey, city slicker, Razor drawls, voice gravelly from too many smokes, and shouts. Leaning in close enough, I smell the leather and stale beer. This ain't your sandbox. What's a pretty boy like you doing loitering in our spot? I look up slow, book still open on my lap, heart thumping but face cool as lake water. Just waiting on my brother, man. I say, even, no edge, polite, but not begging. He chuckles, low and mean, glancing at his crew. Brother, huh? Figures y'all think you can roll in, gentrify the joint, kick us old-timers to the curb. Time to learn some respect. His buddies snort, one muttering, yeah, teach the kid our ways, and they fan out, boxing me in, the air thickening like before a downpour. I'm scanning now. Ethan's still out there, helmet on, oblivious, and yeah, part of me wants to bolt, but deeper down, that fire kicks in, the one that says you don't fold when it's family on the line, when it's your right to just be, without some territorial BS turning ugly. Look, I tell Razor, voice steady as I set the book aside, palms up but feet shifting subtle into guard. I get eerie protective of your scene. The job's lost, the rent's spiking, but this? Picking on a kid waiting for his sib? That's not strength, that's just scared. His face darkens, that smirk twisting sour hit a nerve, I guess, cause he rears back, fist cocking like a hammer. Scared? I'll show you, but before the swing lands, little Ethan's voice cuts sharp from the sidelines. Leave my brother alone, you jerks. He's there. All 11 years of scrappy heart, cleats muddy, eyes blazing, and damn, that flips the switch. Razor pivots, grinning wolfish. Ah, the pups joining the pack? Double lesson time, boys. Time slows then, like those old noir flicks. Me breath evens, world narrows to breaths and angles, and I rise smooth. No rush, blocking Razor's grab with a wrist lock that snaps his arm sideways. His grunt half surprise, half, what the? He stumbles, cursing, you little shit, and his first buddy lunges wild, haymaker whistling air, but I duck fluid, counter with a knee tap that buckles him like wet paper, crumpling to the dirt with a wheeze. The second guy's smarter, circles wary, get him, Dax, but I feint left, spin right, elbow clipping his jaw crisp, sending him reeling into the bench with a thud that echoes funny, almost comical if it weren't so raw. Razor's roaring now, charging bull-like, both hands swinging fury, but I'm water, slipping grabs, landing a palm heel to his throat precise, not vicious that drops him gasping, knees hitting gravel. The crowd's murmuring, phones out, a mom gasping, oh my God, and Ethan's frozen, wide-eyed. Jake? I hold the stance a beat, chest heaving but eyes locked. Enough. Walk. Razor hacks up phlegm, glaring murder, this turf's ours. Kitty'll regret crossin' the sound, but he waves his crew, limping off, engines coughing to life. tail lights fading into the dusk like a bad dream slinking away. We head home after, Ethan chattering nonstop. Dude, you were like Batman, but real. And I ruffle his hair, chuckling soft, but inside? It's churning, that rush fading to this quiet ache, wondering if I escalated, if words could have cooled it, or if standing ground was the only play against that creeping resentment eating our neighborhood alive. Mom's on the stoop when we roll up, arms crossed, radar pinging. Late again? Spill. I do. Voice low over Coco later, her eyes softening from worry to that fierce pride. You protected your own, but promise metal first, fists last. Lying in bed that night, ceiling fan whirring lazy, I replay it all, their grudge born of real losses. My swing for justice, or was it ego? And yeah, Razor's threat lingers like smoke. What if they circle back, dragging the whole crew? Turns a simple park scrap into something bigger, a line in the sand for who's us and them in this fracturing town. Man, stories like this stick, don't they? That razor edge between defending your slice of world and tipping into the chaos. What about you? Ever had to draw that line? Call out the bullies in your backyard. Drop a comment. Was Jake right to throw down, or should have he walked? Justice, or just more fuel for the fire? Hit like if it got your blood pumping, share with a buddy nursing their own scars, and subscribe. You got more raw tales from the edge, 'cause sometimes the everyday grind's where the real movies play.